Yeah, that's what it looks
I'm in a
like. Jet
different
Set
world,
Radio.
man.
Yeah, it's actually kind of dope. All right, guys, welcome to the Haters Ball. It's your boy Dumb It Down. I'm here with my oldest brother, the Old Baldy, and my younger brother, B Dog. What's up, B Dog?
Hello. What's going on, everyone?
All right, let's jump right in, man. We got a lot of music that dropped, and we wanted to talk about it before we got into talk about it before. Sorry, yeah, we wanted to talk about it before we left for Thanksgiving break. So let's jump right in, man. First off, we want to talk about this Danny Brown B. I know that you, Danny Brown fan, and you really like that JPEG Mafia Danny Brown album earlier this year. So why don't you first let us know what you thought of this album, the Quarata album.
I like this album. It's very different for Danny Brown. So, well, it's not really that different than old. Or I guess some of it is, some of it's not, right? So, with this one, Quaranta is about him being 40. Um, and he focused on his like different things about growing up and the stuff he experienced and how he's living now as opposed to how he used to live. Which is interesting because he was, crazy, wild on drugs, and so this album is very different than like Atrocity Exhibition where he's going kind of crazy. So I liked it.
All right, and then B Dog, we gotta hear what you thought of this album.
I think I listened to 3 songs and then I turned it off. I just can't get with it. This guy is not for me. He won't get another listen from me.
All right. Well, I liked it. So I think Danny Brown is, definitely not for everybody. He's got his own style. It's unique, but usually it's unique in like a crazy way, high energy. Like that JPEG Mafia album was. But I enjoyed this one. He got more personal. He got a little bit, deep. He had a lot more mellow songs, a lot more mellow than I'm used to hearing Danny Brown be at times. So I enjoyed a lot of the songs on here. I think of any of his albums, this is probably the one I like the most in a straight playthrough. Like usually I feel like Danny Brown to me is very hit or miss. Like the songs I either, it's like because it's, we kind of left field a lot of times. I either like the song or I could hate the song just as easily. But with this album, I felt like it was a little bit more consistent throughout, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed, him, talking about different topics. A little bit more grown up in the contents. So I enjoyed it.
I don't know.
Yep.
That second song, Tantor, sounds just like Scaring All the Hoes, and I was like, nah, I'm gone. I don't want to hear no more.
Yeah. When Tantor came on, I thought this is what the album. This is what I expected. This is kind of what I thought the whole album would be like. But and I like the Tantor song actually. I didn't dislike it at all. But because you might say it's like the JPEG Mafia song, but it ain't like it's not. Not every JPEG Mafia song was bad, but some of them, like Garbage Pail Kids, are like very odd beats.
Yeah, I like that one.
I know you like that one, but I hate that
Garbage Pail Kids. Nah, that song is funny, man. You hear what they be saying on that? That shit is crazy.
It's like I said, this one the Tantor isn't as crazy as that, and then
Nah, not at all. None of the beats on there are like that. It was Danny Brown energy. I don't know if you, like I said, if you never listen to Danny Brown, you don't know he come with the try to get hyped up, crazy like his shows is nuts. He be doing crazy stuff. Danny Brown is a legend, man. Danny Brown is a legend, man. A chick straight up blew him while he was rapping during a concert, man. When he jumped into the crowd, and he didn't stop rapping.
Okay,
that's fire.
All right,
He's a legend, man. He's nuts. He be on crazy drugs, and he got sober. So with this, you get that different perspective on it, and he talks about all this different stuff, his problems, and then he gets into his political bag a couple times, or talking about different issues in the world. The one that was focused all about the gentrification was funny.
Yeah, I thought that was
But
good.
there's a lot of
That's
music
to
like Black
me.
Gold.
That's when the album picked up to me on that gentrification song, because Cantor I thought was, what I expected from him, and so I was like, all right, this is what I expected from Danny Brown. And then the next like 3 songs I didn't like. I thought they were just whatever. And then when he got to the gentrification song, throughout the rest of it, I enjoyed. So
Yeah, I listened to this on my drive to work on Friday, so I was hyped up. I'm a Danny Brown fan, and I was like, okay, cool, man. It was good.
do
I would love
you?
to give it some more spins and see how it stick around for me. I would probably rate this as my third or fourth favorite Danny Brown album.
Okay.
Um, because he got a nice catalog. I like Triple X, Old, um, and you know what I'm saying? Probably more than this one.
Okay.
So, and I probably like Scaring the Hoes more too, but that's kind of a collab thing. So I don't know if I count that the same way. But and then you got other stuff like Black and Brown, which I had to put in there. Um, so yeah, I don't know,
Yeah. Okay.
but
So, what were your standouts on this album? Was there any other ones other than the gentrification song that stood out to you?
the title track, I thought that was like he got real serious on that one. Um, so I thought that was interesting. I think it's Ain't My Concern. Was another one. I think YBP, if I'm not mistaken, or that was one I either hated or I liked. I'm trying to remember.
I didn't like
Um,
YBP.
yeah,
Young Black and
Shakedown.
Poor.
Yeah, Shakedown. So like I said, I like the songs on it. I didn't dislike any of the songs.
And yeah, you do like Atrocity Exhibition. I mean, you talked about that one before. You got a question in the chat from Ross Matos. Thanks
I
for.
don't love it. It's popular with like critics and stuff. People act like that's his best album. To me, I didn't love that as his best album. I like songs on there and other songs on there I hate. So I think that's what it was with the Atrocity Exhibition. But that's like I said, I think Danny Brown is great, and that's funny because when I listen to Danny Brown albums, the songs that get a ton of love from critics be the ones that's not really my favorites, and vice versa a lot of times. So, because I saw a review for this album was speaking very highly of some of the songs. I didn't finish reading the review on it, but he's like a critical, critics be really hyping up his stuff a lot of
Yeah.
times. Um,
Yeah.
but I see Pitchfork didn't really like it that much. I didn't really read the whole review. Like I said, it's just different ones. I don't know. I think he's like real polarizing. So I'm a fan. I like his weirdness. Other
Right.
people not doing it like that.
That's what I said about when I talked about my experience with them, because Atrocity Exhibition, like you said, songs I like or songs I'll hate. That's just generally been my experience with Danny Brown. But when it came to this album, like I said, I feel like it was much more consistent throughout. That I enjoyed it from Jin's Terrific Vacation all the way through. I liked the Celibate track. I like the play on words did with that. The celibate, and it was like beat word, and for in the cell for a bit. Yeah.
I'm liking that. Okay.
Yeah. So I thought that song was dope. And Mike, I'm becoming a fan of Mike, man. What y'all think of Mike? And I want to know what people in the chat think of Mike too, because I think it's odd. He got this mumble rapping thing that but then he's actually pretty lyrical in it too. It's not like he's just saying nonsense or something like that, but. So I think it's an interesting vibe he has. But I've heard him. He was on that. He was on the Earl Sweatshirt. He had his Autumn Alchemist, and then he had a Burning Desire album this year. And so all those projects I listened to this year, my first time hearing them, and I feel like I'm becoming a fan of his. I think so.
Cool.
Shout out to
I gotta
Mike.
give this Danny more spins, man. I don't know if I can give it a final verdict. I think it's like I hate to be like in the 7 range, but I feel like I just didn't hear it enough to know if it's gonna stick around with me.
Mm-hmm.
After one weekend, I listened to it twice. I don't know.
I'm surprised. I thought you would have heard it a few
Around.
more times than that.
I'm a big. Well, I was trying to listen to this other stuff, man. We had demands on the for the pod. We got to make sure we're informed. I got to listen to whack rappers like Drake. So I had to make sure I put in my job time for work.
Oh, okay. All right. See, I think a Bass Jam was probably the last song on this album too. Was probably my favorite. Danny talking about music and the role music played in his life. Growing up, I thought that song was really dope to me. And that's probably the one. If there's any one on this album that'll be like in my playlist, that one for sure. I really enjoyed that one.
It's cool how he can change up his stuff and still to me do it well. So we talked about this on the last episode. We talked about people showing growth, people growing and being themselves, and he's always himself. And to be like in a sober space, not crazy hyped up, give you almost that opposite feeling in the album. Cause we just got Scaring the Hoses Year, which gives you that energy that he's with, but it's a whole different type of thing for this one. So I was impressed.
Yeah, same. I was impressed, and I enjoyed it. So definitely looking forward to see what other people think. Well, you said you too early for you to rate it, but I enjoyed this album. Bryson, you said you hate it, right?
Yeah, I'm not listening to Danny Brown ever again. Sorry, I mean, just not for me.
All right, I hear that. All right, so then let's move on to another album that came out. That 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne. Welcome to College Grove 2. College Grove 2. What y'all thought of this one? Hate it or love it, Bryson?
I also personally never wanted to listen to Lil Wayne again, but I ran through it. I will never listen to any of these songs again either.
None of them stood out to you?
Nah, the title track, the beat was kind of crazy on that. I mean, not the title track, the first song. Well, after the skit, the first song was fire.
Yeah.
Beat wise, but after that, I'm good.
Yeah, my wife loved the beat on that one. She was like, yeah, like play it again when I turn on the album.
Man, you have no love for this, man. Okay.
I thought, this is interesting to me because I thought this was the album you want to listen to the most. Like this is the.
I didn't want to listen to the first one. I'm good, dog. After a rapper has fallen off to me, I don't want to listen to them anymore. That's it for me.
So
Wayne fell off, but he fell off from here to here. He never went to the bottom. He never.
He went to the bottom. He hit the bottom. He definitely hit the bottom.
He definitely hit the bottom for me. So
he's back up now. Okay, he's back up.
Once you hit the bottom for me, I consider you dead, and I just take you for what you are, what you created at that point, and that's it for me. I don't want to hear nothing else from him.
How about Chainz? Chainz hit the bottom to you?
Chainz
no.
never hit the bottom.
I don't. Yeah, he can't hit the bottom because
Chainz be rapping well, man.
Yeah, and he don't make music like he stays in his lane when he make his music. He don't try to get all crazy. He just do his thing, and he's always a good feature too.
Always a great feature.
I don't have a problem with that.
And Wayne is usually a great feature, so that's why I think this album is actually a very good, entertaining listen. You got both of them coming in and out, just doing their thing. Like you would get on a feature, but you get that on 20 songs of them.
Yeah, Wayne has some corny bars on here at points, but when the songs got too into the girl stuff, it just gets like a little silly to me. Some of the metaphors that Wayne uses for lady body parts are just like, thanks, but I'm good on that one. But there was some good songs on there. I'm surprised that you didn't like no songs on this album.
Yeah, I feel like you just saw the names.
I didn't like. It's not that I didn't like any of them. It's just I won't revisit any of them. I liked the song with Benny. That was good to me.
Yeah.
Oprah and Gail. I actually liked the way Benny rapped on there too. I liked PPA. with Fabulous. That was good.
Oh, I
to
ain't like
me.
that one.
Didn't like that one. Yeah, I thought that was the worst one.
And any other songs like the Usher song, don't ever want. Yeah, I'm
I
good
like
on
the
that.
Usher
Don't like
song.
the
See, I'm surprised you said
I didn't really
that.
like. I didn't
no.
really like the Usher.
Ugh, that was nasty. I don't like that song. Yeah, I didn't like that 21. I didn't like the 21. I didn't like the other features on this at all. Besides those two songs I named.
But I like
Honestly.
because the 21 is on the Manny Fresh song. I like both the Manny Fresh songs.
Oh, I thought they were about to break into the chorus. I was getting hyped when I heard that one come on.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. That's the one where he's like with the new big timers, which I think is so interesting because Wayne don't ever talk about. He don't ever talk about Manny Fresh or have him on none of his other albums. I thought I was excited to have them back together. For this makes me excited just about like them doing a reunion tour or anything like that because like when they did that Hip Hop 50 thing at Mass Appeal Hip Hop 50 thing and Wayne didn't do a single song produced by Manny Fresh, I thought, oh no, like they must just hate each other or something must have gone down. But this album gave me hope. They had 2 songs with Manny Fresh on it. And I thought they were both dope.
Yep. The only ones I didn't like were I didn't really like the one with Ross that much, but it wasn't bad. And then there was the PPA we talked about, and there was one earlier that was like Crazy Thick. I ain't like that one either, man. I was like, nah, yes, bro. But the most of the songs I was with.
I didn't like you named a lot of them. Crazy Thick. I didn't like the PPA. I didn't like the Godzilla. You know, the one with Ross. No, I didn't hate the one with Ross, but yeah, you like a lot of the same ones. But I really liked the ones I really enjoyed. That G6, like you said, that first beat that Wayne's on is great. And then I like like I said, the Manny Fresh song "Big Diamonds."
Best part, I thought, on that one.
Oh, when two, you think the beat change is the best part?
Yeah, I thought Chains was nasty on that too.
I mean, I think they both did a great job, but I think the beat that Wayne's on is a better beat.
Oh, okay.
Sure. I wish 2 Chainz was on that beat.
Word, I thought both of them should have rhymed on that beat. I was like, they shouldn't have switched like beats at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Big Diamonds out, that was exciting. It's cool. It was cool. I liked it.
What y'all think of the Shame on the flip, the Wu-Tang flip?
Which one? Pressure?
Shame.
Oh, yeah. I do like that beat. That flip is a fire. That's amazing.
Have you produced that?
Yeah.
I wish somebody else would have rapped on that. I like that beat a lot. I love that flip. I just wish it would have been 2 different rappers on there.
Oh, I thought they did a good job on that.
Some interesting like production choices and stuff on this album. I thought they gave you a little bit of. I thought they gave like the vibe was like I thought perfect kind of for both of them. You get a little bit of some slower stuff, but you still had a certain beat to it that was like a certain rhythm to it that was good throughout, like upbeat kind of. So I thought this album was great. What's the one with the video? Where it was talking about the weed. It had that sample, that 3-6 sample on it.
I didn't see the video.
Is that not Millions from Now?
They must. I think Oprah and Gail is the one they have video for. With Benny?
Well, I didn't see that video.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see any video.
Long story short.
Yeah, I think that's the one.
Oh yeah, that's Manny Fresh too. Yeah, I like the Long Story Short song. But are you looking it up? Yeah, I enjoyed so my favorites the G6, Long Story Short, Big Diamonds. I like the Usher song. I'm surprised.
They got a video for the one with Usher. I didn't know.
Which one?
They got a video for the one with Usher.
I like that song.
I'm going to check that out. That's going to be funny. Okay, but yeah, man, like I said, I was surprised. I had kind of low expectations on this album. I don't really get too hyped for Wayne.
Any Wayne project. More. Yeah.
But I think he's been rapping well this year. And so, I was like, okay, let's see what he got. And when I saw the video for Long Story Short, it just popped in my feed. I was like, okay, I'm excited to hear this album now. And then it was good. I was like, all right, cool. I like Chains a lot too. I think
like
Chains
Chains
get
a
on
lot.
there, be smooth, got nice bars.
Yep.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm done with Wayne, man. I don't know.
Wayne gave you his
voice,
corny and then switched to he'll have like a corny bar, followed by an actually good bar. Followed by a couple more corny bars, followed by a good bar, and maybe a great bar. And you'd be like, okay, Wayne, you kind of doing your thing. That's what
You
you're
just
doing
throw them
now.
all. It's like you just throw bars, it's like throwing them against the wall. Like whatever works, whatever sticks. That's his thing.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I thought that there was a lot of good rapping on this album. They did different flows. They did different types of beats. Like you said, I thought there was a lot of versatility. It's never. I never felt like I got too much of one because they switch. You know what I mean? That going back and forth or switching, trading off verses. So I thought they were better than the features. Honestly, I'm glad it wasn't super feature heavy or something like that because they were better than any feature they got. The Benny is the only standout feature. I think Benny and Usher really the only standout features. And yeah, so I enjoyed.
On that Long Story Short.
Who did?
That's your guy.
Oh, Crit. Yeah, Crit and Manny Fresh. Yeah, yep.
Yeah. Man, it's cool, man.
So
yeah, that was dope. Like I said, I get this like a 7 or 8, man. I guess what part of it was my expectation was so low going in.
Exactly.
So
exactly that thing. So I want to ask this because I feel like the Drake was a way bigger story than this album. Why do y'all think? I feel like there wasn't much, hasn't been much talk about this album. Why is that? You feel like?
Because both of these rappers are on a decline. I don't know.
Wayne's not on a decline.
He 100% is. No one's checking for Wayne like that. He don't sell albums. He don't move units. He's not a big artist like that no more.
Chains is not on a decline, man. Chains has never declined.
Chains don't make music that much anymore. So he's just behind the scenes. He's just not that prevalent.
What was Lil Wayne's last newest album? Because I'm gonna check the first week sales. Because I feel like you're making a big claim that he's
Funeral, I would assume. I don't know. I didn't listen to it. Let me see.
And you have Carter 6.
The Fix before the 6. It was what came out. That was
the 6 never came out.
No. Then you had this another little stupid album with Rich the Kid in 2021. The Carter 5 in 2020 was the last solo Wayne album.
Okay, the Fix before the 6 is it's supposed to be just a little mixtape thing, but the first week numbers it says 18,000. So that is not big. So in that sense you're right, but that also wasn't marketed as a.
That's what I said. It was a Carter 5 or Funeral too. Even 3 years ago.
All right, Funeral. All right. I'm gonna look at Funeral then.
I don't think I've heard a single song off of Funeral. I'm trying to see.
All right, Carter 5. I'll look up Carter 5 then.
Yeah, I haven't heard any song off of Funeral. Let's see. Trust me.
Carter 5 did. Well, no, that's total sales. Let me see. First week sales. I don't know. First week numbers. Yeah, first week numbers were 140,000. No, that's in pure album sales. That's in I guess physical.
Dang, you sold that many physical from day one? On the first week, I mean?
Yeah, it says 480,000 album equivalent units on Carter 5. That's what I see, yeah.
So it was almost gold, lifetime. You saying?
This says
I mean,
first
out,
week.
It was number one. Euro came out, it was number one, man.
Yeah.
When it came out.
I don't know if I agree that he's somehow fallen off or he's no longer a big artist. I feel like he's still he's still a pretty big artist. Maybe not as high as his heights. Obviously, he's older, and stuff like that. But I think he's still a
Can
pretty
someone
big
tell me
artist.
what song off Funeral was big? Because I honestly don't
I
think
don't
I've
know.
heard
I just
any
see
of
it
these
peaked
songs.
at #1 when it came out. That's all. I looked on Wikipedia, man. Look, I'm not an expert
Carter
in scale.
Five
And I
got
don't
a
care
couple
about scale.
songs I heard before, but I can't name a single song off of Funeral. I know that Mona Lisa song. Oh God, I hate that song so
But you said
much.
you
But that
bailed
was a
on them,
good
so
song.
of course you didn't listen to it.
I know, but that does, like I said, the Carter Five. I've heard 5 of these songs before out of the 33 that's on this album. I have not heard a single song on Funeral, but
That's an older album, so maybe it's about to come around to your rotation.
maybe
Yeah.
we
He
shall
got the
see.
he got the intro song of the year though with that Undisputed verse. So don't be hating on Wayne, man. He's still out here,
And
man.
he be on Undisputed. That's what I'm saying. So
I still haven't heard that.
wait, you haven't heard the intro song to Undisputed?
Not the new one. I haven't watched since Shannon left, so
Dang, you didn't even try to see what it was like?
Oh, I like it. I still like it, but I don't like Stephen A. Man. I always watch Undisputed if I got.
Yeah,
a
I'm
choice.
watching
As
Undisputed
long
over
as
the first
I
second.
talk about Cowboys, this is the Cowboys talk for about 5 minutes. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying?
I just watched that Shannon and Chad's show now. That's the best one to me.
That
Yeah,
is
that
a
come on
good
different
one.
time.
They're good
They don't
together.
be talking about sports like that. They be talking about all kinds of stuff. That dude said, "I don't want no girl in church. I want a sinner."
Well, yeah.
What
Shout out
is-
to Miss B Nasty.
Shannon Sharp, yeah, they were trying to hook him up. Ocho be trying to hook him up and stuff.
Yeah.
That's
So
wild.
funny. Ocho said he took Viagra before every football game, half of Viagra before every game he played in the NFL.
Why? Wait, how did
He said,
that?
Viagra we're in the league. Like I was like, that's stupid, man. That was funny.
That's
So yeah, they had a
hilarious.
bunch of
Love
that show was funny.
That show is amazing, but yeah.
Yeah, no, they're
Um,
good together. All right, well then let's go into the main attraction of this week. Then was that Drake?
Oh,
I-
man. I was gonna talk about them flutes.
Oh, the flutes. The flutes the main attraction.
No, I don't know what the main attraction is.
What you thought of the flutes? What you thought of the flutes?
Me?
Yeah.
I turned that shit off about the first song. I listened to that first song. Was that 12 minutes or something like that? And I said, nah, that was good, man. Thank you for that. I'll wait till people sample it and put it back up online or something.
Oh, okay. I mean,
Yeah.
I would. Yeah, I think that's exactly what I think should happen with this album. People should be sampling this album and rapping over it. I think that would be amazing. Like just moment in hip hop if
Rock
everyone
said he
starts
already
rapping
working on it.
over this, huh?
I saw Pete Rock said he was working on it already or something.
Yeah. I know, like I said, I know even last time we talked about it, Lupe said that he would rap over the flutes before the album came out, but I think it would be dope if a bunch of rappers do it. Just like all these rappers, King Los keeps dropping freestyles and Redman keeps dropping freestyles. All these rappers that keep dropping freestyles, they should just drop one over these flutes. I think that'd be great.
Can they catch that flute beat? The flute is moving on them, bud.
Yeah, that's true. The flutes is doing all kinds of stuff with it.
Yeah, nah, that was it, man. The flutes was. I'm glad I didn't listen to that whole thing. Y'all listen to all that whole. What was that? 5-7 tracks of flutes?
8 tracks, I think. But I listened to. I just had it on in the background, so I listened through the whole thing. I thought this would be a good. I think it's good music. It's just background music. I think it would be good, like soundtrack for like a space show. I could see this when I'm watching For All Mankind when they're in space. I could hear some flutes in the background. I think that'd be pretty dope.
Space? I don't want to hear no damn flute.
Definitely not.
The flutes go good in space.
No, man. First of all, you're not supposed to hear nothing but people going.
I'm
And
talking
they're
about.
to die. Like the first episode before you watch that first episode.
No, I haven't watched.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the newest season yet. We gotta talk about it. We get-
Great. The season's great already,
You'll be
man.
freaking
Season's
out?
Great already.
All you hear is they breathing. Get down! Watch out! Can't hear nothing in space.
Yeah.
But nah, the flutes will be fine, man. It's whatever, man. I don't want to hate on the album too much. I already hated on it last time. I'm like, cool, man. Whatever, dog. Do your thing, man. You want to drop the flute album? Do you, bro?
All
I
right.
support him. I'm just not gonna listen to it. Why would I want to listen to some flutes? I don't know. So
I don't know nothing about flutes, so I can't tell if it's good flutes or bad flutes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You got ears. You can tell whether the music sound good or not.
I thought the music sounded like a much better version of hold music. So I hope they put this on when I call businesses to pay my late bills, and like, they got that flute playing. I'd be like, stacks, okay, I don't feel so bad. But other than that, like, when would I want to hear this? I don't know if I would ever turn this on. This isn't even as good as, you know, I don't like instrumental albums that much, but like, if I was gonna put on instrumentals, I would put on something else, like one of those Alchemist rappers' best friends or something. Like, I just don't know when I would turn this on. What is the occasion for this? Am I maybe if I'm trying to get? I don't like massages, so I don't know what time this would be. When I get a pedicure or something. Like, when do I want to hear this?
Anytime you want to listen to just background music, man. This is like, you know.
Background music is hip hop. I turn on hip hop. I don't know what. I don't know how y'all do it.
Yeah.
You know? But different people got different tastes, and they more wide ranging in their tastes. Like, I don't listen to classical. I don't listen to these different styles. I'll get into a jazz bag sometimes, but that'll be a mood. And then I don't get in my R&B bag that much either. So it's really a hip hop all the time for me.
Yeah, I get that.
When you gonna play it? You gonna play it some more?
Like I said, I'm down. I played it in class a little bit on Friday. I'm down to play it. You know, just if I'm with you. I have so much other music I listen to, so I wouldn't really listen to this. But like I said, I think this music, I think it fits, you know, in the background of something. You know, if you know, yeah, I don't know.
I'm glad he can get his shit off, man. Hopefully he can get his, you know, he got that out of the system. You know, with the flute, he can throw that flute away, get him a new instrument, at least maybe a violin. Because violins to me is a harder, like, that's a doper instrument than a flute. Like, I would listen to your whole violin album, but you got to do something different, man. The flute is just, that's just not the one, man. Like,
Yeah.
that's not, it's not strong enough for me to want to hear that shit, man. Like, that first song is all I listen to. So maybe there's later parts where it's different. But as the number one sound on the album, the flute is soft.
There's a bunch of others. I mean, there's a whole band that's playing.
I heard the other sounds in the first song, and I was just like, the flute's still a name one there. If it was a sax, something strong like that, you know, there's some instruments that's strong, though. Like, you want to hear them, and then other ones. I never thought about a flute like that. So cool, man. Good for you, 3 Stacks. Now, you know, you get a lot of love too from musicians. They showing them all kinds of love.
Yeah, they are. That's what I'm saying. So, let's Ross Matos in the chat said, did any of y'all hear that post the Black Rob's life story too?
I didn't know they put that up, man. Did he put that? I ain't supporting Diddy, dog. Sorry, Black Rob. That's I don't know if I can support Bad Boy Records right now. He's really a bad boy.
Yeah,
he's
Diddy
not
signed
doing
that
right.
settlement
Came out
quick,
that money
didn't he?
quick though.
He came out that money quick, didn't he?
Oh, really?
Next day they said, "Oh yeah, that thing
Yeah,
signed."
he paid off already, dog. That lawsuit over with.
Oh, okay.
Next day, dog.
Yeah, that shit was like, wow.
Man,
He
so
paid it.
Black Rob just got caught in the middle. Black Rob's release just got caught in the middle of this.
If it really is on Bad Boy, it might not be. I don't know. I might check it out. I like Life Story 1. I didn't know
Of course.
Life Story 2 was even a thing.
What up, Leroy? Been a minute. Good to see you, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we
All
got.
right, so what up?
We got to check out the life
your
story
boy,
too. We'll have to check it out and come back.
Life Story. Didn't hear nothing about it on every website and stuff that I seen. So I'll check that out for sure. We'll talk about that next week.
All right.
I don't support posthumous albums. Posthumous.
You don't like no posthumous albums?
I just don't like the idea of them. I mean, if the man wanted to release the music, he would have released it. It'd be different if it was in a pipeline already, like just going through some things, then I'll accept it. So I guess I'll have to look and see.
Sometimes those happen.
Yeah.
They turn out okay.
What are the good posthumous albums? I feel like there's not really many. I feel like for the most part, any album that came out after the rapper died is usually not it.
I mean, they normally come out when people are like they're already in the works, so those ones will be decent, man. Like, you know, There's some albums. I don't know.
You gotta name one, bro. You gotta name one, dog. If you in the chat, give us one.
Had good songs. So I'm trying to think of some ones that had good songs. I'm trying to remember when the album came out too. Like I always think of the seven date Illuminati. Was that
No, that came out before he died.
Okay, it came out before, but I always think of it as after because of the stuff he was saying on there. And then Life After Death came out. Big was still alive.
No, it came out right after he died. But all those were made while he was.
Okay. What about I Like Yeah Baby?
Yeah, baby but it's nothing like Capital Punishment. That's a bad album. I mean,
Oh, I don't think it's a bad album. I disagree with that.
It's mid at best, and it's only Come on, I don't want
to. A bunch of songs on there, so I have to go back to it. Maybe off the top of my head, I'm thinking of some songs I love on there. So
there are good songs on there, but Pun don't sound as good on it. It's just not, I don't know that when you listen to Capital Punishment and you listen to Yeah Baby.
I think he's gonna come out with an album that was very commercial, and that's why you don't like Yeah Baby compared to Capital Punishment, because that's what he was going with it. That's what him and Joe was taking it. So I think that's more why you don't like it.
Maybe I love Capital Punishment. Like I love that album, and I love Big Pun as a rapper. I think he's underrated.
He's 100%.
Say it again.
100% is like my song.
Yeah, 100%. Okay, yeah. There's good songs on there. I'm not saying there's no good songs.
Yeah, it can be bad then. Can never be bad if 100% on there. Big L, Bigger Picture. That's true. I forgot about that one. That was good, but again, I think that was the same type of thing that was in the works. I'm trying to think, man. They gotta have some other ones, man. One of those Tupac albums wasn't bad, man. Was it Better Days or something? I don't know.
All right. Okay. Listen. I'm excited to. Ross said that the Hitman went back and finished the tracks that he was working on when he was passed. So he was working on this album. I am excited to listen to it.
So it might be either.
I like
albums. That last Prodigy Posthumous album was terrible in my opinion. I hate to talk bad about it, but I listened to it. I think I was in like DC or something. I turned it on. I was like, no.
The Tribe album, last Tribe album that came out after Phife died. That album was great.
Yeah.
The what is it? Imperious Rex, Sean Price album after he died. Which one?
They had good songs on there. I didn't love that one, but they had good songs on there.
Yeah, it had good songs on there. But like I said, it's never the quality of when the person was alive. Like it's usually never the same quality.
Obviously, man.
Yeah. So, yeah. But I'm down. We down to definitely check it out. We'll check it out, and if it's dope, you'll hear us talk about it, Ross. If we don't think it's dope, we'll probably just skip it. We don't want to really trash something that people
You can get on there and trash D-Dot, but I don't think we're gonna have to do that, man. He wouldn't put it out if it was trash. I know he wouldn't. Because it's not like you're gonna get like an instant money grab by putting out a Black Rob album.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. I don't think he'll put it out. That's your man's. You got his stuff. You was working on it. You won't put it out because you was working on it, and it was close to being to that point. Not because, this is gonna get some quick cash. Cash in on my man's who passed. Like that's messed up. I hope that's not the case.
Yeah. But what if he just made a bad album?
What happened?
Like, what if the album was bad even before he passed?
Well, like I said, that's when we would talk bad about the dude that's putting it out because he's doing a lot of the work and he was working on him with him when they was alive. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
But one of those Gangstar albums wasn't bad.
Okay.
The Guru died. The last one wasn't bad.
I
didn't love it, but it had a big song on it.
I have to go back and listen to it. I couldn't even speak on that. But all right, let's get to the real main attraction. Scary Hours 3, man. Scary Hours.
Let's get to the boy.
The boy. All right.
The sixth guy.
Yeah.
All right, talk about it, Mike.
Go ahead. No, let's B. What you thought first? Let you go first.
No, don't come to me first for this, man.
Okay,
yeah, go first. Come on, man.
All right.
Don't make me push the.
B Dog, go ahead. What you thought of this?
All right. So, boom. Track 1, Red Button. Love it. Fire. Great song. Right. Overall, with what is it? 6 songs? 7 songs? So let me make sure.
6 songs. It's 6 songs.
6 songs out of the 6, I like 5 of them. One
Oh.
of them, I'm not that big of a fan of
Which one?
at all. The Wick Man,
Okay.
not a fan of the Wick Man. But everything else, yeah, I like it. I like those 6 songs better than the For All the Dogs album, probably.
Exactly.
Give me these
Yeah,
6.
I agree.
Give me these 6 over the whole album.
I'd say give me this 6 over the For All the Dogs, over Nevermind, over
Last 4 albums.
No,
yeah.
No, nah, too far, guys. You're
Dog,
going
this
too
is
far.
the best Drake I've heard since I don't. If you're reading this, it's too late or something. It's been a long time since Drake has been this good. He's rapping. He had a lot of great bars. He's talking his stuff. He's being honest. And I enjoyed it. I thought this is the best I've heard Drake be in quite a long time.
I agree with that. I didn't like it as much as y'all, but I definitely thought this was better than that torture that was For All the Dogs. So I don't know. I don't have that much hate. He's doing the same thing Wayne does, where he got corny bars, good bars, corny bars, good bars, back and forth basically throughout at least 3 of these songs.
Well, this is one of the things that I want to say, because I feel like, we talked about this, when Benny was talking about don't hate on music, and Westside was talking about don't hate on music. But I feel like this right here is proof of why, critics are awesome, okay? I feel like Joe Budden trashed this album, and I feel like that inspired Drake to start rapping like this. I feel like he was angry. I feel like he was upset, angry because of the all of the criticism that For All the Dogs got, and he's rapping with to prove a point with this album, and I feel like that's just proof of why it's good to have this type of criticism, because I feel like everything we talked about, criticized about For All the Dogs, he like fixed that on these 6 songs, because he actually is talking about personal stuff. We talked about how For All the Dogs is a lot of just same old stuff, but on this he's talking about his personal stuff. He's actually rapping. He's got actual bars on here instead of just singing or just doing some other stuff like that. And he's addressing the things that people said. So I think it was great.
Yeah.
Great? No. They got some whack bars and some really, really trash attacks on here. The Kanye disses.
Okay.
The Pusha T disses.
So then let's talk about the disses. Leroy said he quoting the bad bars right now.
Let me see what Leroy is saying in the chat.
He said an idiot marriage, it could be arranged.
This is the Wayne effect, man. He really did that Wayne shit, man. It would be like this bar, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's not it," and then it'd be like a next bar, and I'd be like, "Oh, that's okay." And me and my wife listened to this, and we were like, "Okay." But my wife would say, "Like, hey, this is the best Drake I heard in like 10 years." I said, "Okay." I mean, not surprising. Drake's album sucked, but this one was much better. This is the version of Drake that is much more appealing to somebody like myself and Mrs. Baldy. You know what I mean?
Word, yeah. I mean, and me too. That's what I'm saying. I like the honest, angry Drake. So let's talk about the
angry at his exes and stuff all the time.
Yeah, but no, he's like usually petty at his.
I was gonna say
exes and
these
stuff all the
songs
time.
weren't about that most of the time, but yeah.
Didn't they have a song on here that was just like, "Everybody say F my ex" or something like that?
Yeah, that was the last song.
Last song, yeah.
That's that song didn't fit with the other 5 to me, because that's like his only singy song on here.
Mhm.
The other 5 were just mostly no chorus, just rapping, just keep going. So that was a weird song to add on here. I didn't like that he added it. Actually,
Lincoln, like we freed the slaves. I forgot about that. There was some bad ones, man.
oh, that's fire. Okay, okay, duh. Hey, Leroy, keep putting that heat in the chat.
Like, oh, yeah. I was like that.
No, that's fire.
So,
That's a fire bar. Right
I didn't
there.
give it that many spins. But obviously, I like the production choices on here much more than this that he got going on his other stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if I was getting that hyped about it.
Nah, I like it, man. So let's talk about the songs then. Let's go through the tracks. Because Red Button, that's the one where he's Justice and Kanye, and threatening to, I guess, push the red button. What do y'all didn't like the song? You say you didn't like him going at Kanye like this?
I think his attacks on Kanye are corny. Not that I really don't have too much issues with it, but as far as I keep thinking that they pieced it up and then they not pieced it up and then he mad at Kanye. Kanye said he didn't have no issues with him, and I don't know. He just I don't know. He seems so angry at Ye. I don't really understand what Ye did to him.
That's the obvious part to me. That's why I'm not mad at it. Like he said, every time that Yeezy called a truce, he had my head inflated. Like he was high. Kanye's always been his biggest mentor, his person he looked to up for in music the most, blah blah. So
Really?
he thinking, yes, he's always said that.
More than Wayne?
I mean, Wayne put him on. No, not more than Wayne. Wayne has put him on and fathered his career. So no, but besides that, Kanye would be a close number 2.
I think it's Kanye, popularized that lane that Drake occupies. The you could be the preppy, non-gangster, kind of dude.
Whoa. Drake will get those
the wasses, yeah, the wasses, yeah.
Run 6. Watch out, bro. It's a real gangster, man. Come on, don't do that to your boy Aubrey now. He's a real one in them
I
streets.
definitely believe in the Wassas.
Yeah, but that's not how he came in. That's only after he had beef with Kanye. He started doing that.
But what I'm saying that to say that, so yes, Drake, his feelings are hurt that he and Kanye don't have the relationship that they once had, or that he would have wanted them to have as well. They've worked on music together before, done songs together before. On his first album, Kanye worked on some of it with them. Whatever. So I don't have any problem with him being mad at Kanye. And the red button thing, yeah, you're talking about blowing it all up, letting all the industry secrets out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like he's been threatening for years now to drop this stuff, that he knows about Kanye. My thing is, stop threatening.
Everybody knows about Kanye.
Everything.
Nah, it's about Kanye, dog. The whole song was about Kanye. Come on, it's about Kanye.
I think it's about the whole industry in general, about everyone.
No.
I'm looking at Genius, so it looks like it's I'm not gonna say the whole thing. I'm gonna say a nice chunk of it, like half of it at least. Should have hit you first, but sis, you know about this. I've taken this thing is sweet, but I am not a diabetic patient. I will start blacking over here like it's segregation.
Yeah. Oh, fire bar. Goodbye.
I will double cross you like it's meditation. Nah, these are bad bars, man.
No, the double cross meditation bar is not bad. The double cross meditation is not
crossing
bad.
your legs.
I'll give you a hard pill to
Look.
swallow. Yeah, this is I don't know, man.
Leroy in the chat with some more. And now my paper folded like teachers. Wait. I think that was a J. Cole bar. The paper folded bar. Wasn't that J. Cole that said that one? But my brother's running through the 6 like the Green Berets, Volkswagen stuff. The way I'm running the Beetle plays. Wisdom coming out of my mouth like I'm like some teething pain. Oh man. That was not bad. Wisdom coming out of my mouth like some teething pain is not bad. That's not bad.
You That's what I'm saying, dog. It was like that, dog. That's the first like 6 songs. I mean, the first 3 songs I thought was that like bad bar, good bar, okay bar, corny bar, great bar, and I was like that. Like that's how I felt almost like while I was listening to it. I was lifting weights or something, and I was just like, let's stop. Like that's terrible. And it was like, we was doing it in there.
All right.
So-
I thought this. You know, I do think it's odd that he keeps bringing back this beef. I guess so. I feel like he either needs to drop what he knows or just leave it alone. I think it's lame to keep like threatening to do with this. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Nah, I'm not rolling. I'm fine with it.
All right. Well, stories about my brother. That's the one where he just Joe Budden again. Yeah, Buttons again. So, which y'all thought? I like that song. But
This should have been the first song to me, by the way, because he addresses. Because after he dropped For All the Dogs, he said he's gonna chill out for a while, and then in the song he addresses it. Noel said, "I thought you quit." Like, nah, I gotta drop this project and then I'm gonna quit. Whatever. So, I'm fine with that. I don't mind people coming back. Drop one more project. You know, he leaving. He gone for a couple years after this. That's cool.
He's not going.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Nobody believes that for a second. Man.
I can see him gone for over a year. I mean, I'm sure he'll have like
6 months max.
some features, but I don't see another project coming out.
A year is okay. A year is fair. He might leave for a year, but here's the thing. They said that he did this 5 days, all after he dropped the first project. He recorded these in 5 days.
These bars are like that will stick it to you for real. He a lint roller. Yeah, there's some who's a on here.
You know, the paper on the lint roll is super sticky. Like you grab it, it sticks to you.
Wow, man, that's crazy. Thanks for explaining it to me. I didn't get that bar, man. It went over my head, dog.
Fire, dog. Straight heat.
Dang, man, I got to sit down and study these Drake bars. These
Yo,
bars,
we need to have a Drake break down the lyrics, dog.
I got to get on Genius and study up.
It's like the storm before the calm. We'll get to the vacation later. Get it? Because it's usually the calm before the storm, but he had to drop the storm first, and then he gonna calm down after that.
Word.
This is the decompress before the intermission. See, he just decompress. This is just decompression. He had to get all of this out before he go sit down for a little bit. He just decompressing.
But this is my thing. This is what I'm saying. I feel like this is the first time in a while that he's really saying what he means, or saying, really getting his stuff off his chest. And I think when if the recent discussions and stuff like that reignited this passion in him to rap, I think it'd be hard to leave for a year or multiple years, especially.
He's not going nowhere, man.
That's what I'm saying.
He's selling too many records. The record label won't let him go nowhere.
I mean, I think he could do what he
probably
wants.
gotta drop one.
I'm about to say, I think he can do whatever he wants. The record label.
Man, look, dude, they said, dude, you got to drop annually, brother. Okay? You can take all this money, but you better be dropping albums.
Well, he's been dropping twice a year, or at least, or 3 times a year.
Twice or 3 times a year for the last 3 years.
I know that. He ain't taking off no whole 2 years. Y'all crazy. But we can talk about this. We gonna talk about how he's mad at Joe Budden and angry.
Imagine us getting our validation from an ex-musician searching for recognition.
Like I said, I feel like this is the beauty of the internet criticism. It inspired this record deal. I mean, or this song. So
and streaming to juice the streams to get people to talk about the album again.
I mean, maybe
album. All consider one album instead of it being a separate album.
That's true.
So it's also a way to juice numbers.
Yeah.
No,
this is a streaming play, buddy.
On some streaming services, isn't it separated?
Nah, it's all part of the same album.
It's all one. Because when the album came on, because I tried to find just this, and it tried to play them same stupid songs on For All the Dogs, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I did the same thing. When I hit it, I hit start, and it played Virginia Beach. I was like, what is this? No.
Yeah.
They tried to trick me. They got a whole couple, 3 more streams out of me, man. I was like, oh no. That's what I'm saying. It's a juice numbers game. So that's what I'm saying. Part of that is just a record label play, man. But yeah, this is cool. You know, I didn't have a problem with this song. I thought the song was just like I said, you got this good bar, bad bar, good bar, bad bar, pretty much throughout.
All right, what do y'all think of the Shoe Fit song? This is the one where he trashing. He talk trash about a lot of ladies, and you say that he can't.
Yeah, on here.
He can't make
some of these bars are funny.
Yep.
What he said about the one where the chick was like, "Oh, I be super straight. I'm saving it. I'm independent." And then they said she was on what you call them? Some of her body on OnlyFans or something.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, that's nasty. That's a good line."
That's fire.
Oh no, that's independent.
Yeah, that was that was interesting.
That's sad, man. I don't know if some people, I guess, even like live this reality where they can't find, I don't know, like normal.
Why Drake so mad at women?
Women? Yeah, I don't know.
He's mad at women.
No, but this is a whole internet. Like, this is a whole internet war, dog. It ain't just Drake. It's a whole internet war.
Nah, but yo, son, like like according to you running through them. You not having no problems with him? Why is it so angry? Why so angry, bro?
Because he said none of them are real. They not genuine. Is what is he's not finding faithful genuine women.
Women just talk to him. They tell him he love him, but they really just want his money. Man, that sucks.
It's more about dissing the guy that she was with than anything.
No, he has 2 verses. One verse he's talking about guys, and then the other verse he's talking about the women. First verse he talking about the women and how trash the women are, and then
to all the super trigger women talking down on me.
Yeah,
relax, drink some water, act like you somebody's daughter.
Yeah.
So and then he goes in on those ladies, calls them all kinds of mean names. It's messed up, man. It's messed up, man. Then the second verse is to all the ladies on my case with a look on their face. Allow me to put these bums right back in their place. Mm-hmm. And then he talks about men who are fake gangsters with Mac 12s. Fake gangsters?
Yeah, I know, right? Probably calling the kettle black.
About that. He wouldn't know anything about fake gangsters.
How is it being a fake gangster if you really got shooters, though? I don't understand.
Nah, we talk about him calling out other people fake gangsters.
I understand, but old Baldy over here is implying like Drake don't really got people that
having people something. Does not mean okay. All right, listen. Look,
security. If they're shooters, I'm not a gangster.
Exactly. That's not the same thing. That's not the same thing. This is what's so messed up about the rapper culture. All right, because Meek Mill did a whole album where he talked about how he could pay somebody else to shoot somebody else.
A gun. My boss does not shoot a gun ever, but he's a gangster.
Okay, but all right, but that don't mean okay. But my point is,
you're in a wheelchair. You're not a mob boss.
Once you reach a certain level of money and the team around you, it moves the same way. But I see where
person is a mob boss.
No, not every rich person is threatening to have someone beat up.
Right.
Because they're not stupid enough to just make shit up on a record. But anybody that's rich enough is what you're saying is a mob boss. Elon Musk is a mob boss because I'm sure he can pay those hitters. I'm sure he has security right next to him.
Yes, they can pay them to
Jeff Bezos, he get you clipped.
He could if he wants to. What do you mean?
Of course, but that's what I'm saying. He's not bragging about the fact that he could pay somebody.
There's people who've had Drake's goons run down on them before, and yes. I don't understand. Like, I'm confused to where
I'm just saying. Okay, you brag about how you hard because you can pay somebody else to fight for you is not hard. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
I-
And didn't they run down on Push and fail? Didn't they run up on Push
every-
and fail
Yeah.
in his city?
Yeah.
Every guy who pays, everyone is gonna pay. So confused. Like that doesn't make me any harder. Like I'm not more proud of Push because of
Because
what?
he
Like
pays
I don't
better
understand.
people that actually can fight.
Okay, so now Push is better because he paid better people.
No. Look, I don't want to get too deep into the street stuff. All I'm saying, he's saying that he called somebody a fake gangster because I have a Mac 10 or something like that, right? If I bought a Mac 10 and I'm willing to use it, is that make me less gangster or fake gangster than the person who pays somebody else to buy a gun? I don't really understand what's the difference.
It don't matter how it happens to me. Like if Drake paid someone to kill someone, or if someone actually did it themselves, like the person still dies. Like I'm not.
He wouldn't do that.
But people have confirmed that Drake has had people run down on him before.
Yeah.
So I'm confused.
Oh.
Regardless.
They ran down on Push and failed.
Nah, I mean, look, there's a bunch of stories with Drake putting the goons on people. It's all good. I don't want to get beat up. All right. So
I'm confused.
Drake, I'm out here with no security, dog. Let me see this.
Old Baldy said he outside. Let's go.
Outside of the day.
I
That's ridiculous.
don't know why you would play with your own life like that, but
I don't want to see. Yeah, I don't want Drake being mad at me. All right. Regardless.
I believe in fairy tales too, man.
Anyways, I don't know why people would lie, but all right, I got you.
You don't know why a rapper would lie about their toughness?
No, I
Especially one that's
Every time
clowned
Drake
consistently for
says-
not being tough.
will pay somebody. I have the wasses with me. He's never said I'm going to do anything.
Right.
So,
And I
I'm
mean, even on the song where he talks about his brother, he never says that he's gonna do anything. He says my brother will do it. So I get it. All I'm just saying is that all B was saying that making a bar about saying somebody else soft because they bought a gun. Like I don't see how that makes. He's just saying that that's a little awkward to call them soft for buying a gun. If you just buy somebody to buy a gun.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an irony there. Yeah.
No big deal. No big deal.
Yeah. Regardless,
So
let's move on.
What else you talk about in this song? Acting Hulk tough, but you only turn green because your necklace is gold plated. I thought that was a good line.
Yeah.
I like that line. I don't know about none of this rest of this stuff. Just really angry at women, you know. That's kind of Drake's thing. I just be surprised he's so mad. He must know a lot of trash women, dog.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't understand because it's not just Drake. It's everybody who dates, right, like in these days, talk about how
Be
bad.
the same women.
Yeah,
These celebrities, they all get with them. All these different celebrity dudes get with these same women. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, why y'all all try to get with these same Instagram chicks? It don't make no sense to me.
it really doesn't make sense to me.
And then they talk to each other about like each other. So they'd be like, oh yeah, I was just at such and such celebrity man's house, and you'd be like, oh, you getting with him? Like they'll all know it. Like it's so weird, man. It's so weird to me.
Yeah. So, but basically, the women made Drake lose all his faith in humanity, I guess. So, I thought it was.
Stop getting with Instagram women and get with like normal women.
Yeah, no, I agree. That's my thing. You know, just find a woman from church, like Chad Ocho Cinco was saying to Shannon. You know,
No. I want to sit. Okay.
That's where I found my wife at church. I found my wife at church. Everybody, you know, find Jesus, find yourself a good girl.
Shannon don't want that. Drake don't want that neither, man. But Wick Man was good.
That's the one Brendan said he didn't like.
Yeah,
I thought this one was better than some of the other ones.
I agree. I like this one. I thought this was him being honest again, talking about his loss of faith in God and everything like that. And this is my thing. I appreciate Drake being honest, instead of just, like I said, recently he's just been petty, saying these like little shade, throwing shade at people, and just like a petty way, and he says it very arrogantly, but he doesn't really talk about. Leroy, that's a terrible sentence to say right there. I'd be picking up chicks at church is a terrible sentence. All right, you're supposed to find yourself a wife.
That's the move. That's the move, man.
That's terrible.
It might be they sinners, but they trying to get right. So that might be the way he want to be at. You know what I'm saying?
That's terrible. Y'all get
a little bit of everything there.
Hey man. Well, like I said.
What about how Drake had these lines for pushing this song? Because he said he was broke AF, and I was surprised to hear that. I don't know if Push went bankrupt or something.
Push got that Arby's money, man. Push ain't never going broke. Come on.
I was like, oh man, he went broke. Like, really? Maybe he did, man. Maybe he did, but he said he got the info on him. I'm in that effing bag right now. I'm a lipstick.
That's a bad bar. That's really bad.
These bars is like, it's very hit or miss. You can roll the dice. It's like rolling the dice. It's like playing D&D. It's like every bar is like a dice roll.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, crit, hit, crit, miss. Crit, miss on that one. So yeah, that happens sometimes. So John Cena wouldn't know emotions I wrestle with.
Yeah.
It was alright though. I didn't hate the song. I'm just, now that I'm looking at it on Genius, even some of the bars that, like I said, when I heard it, I did notice like, okay, that was not good, whatever. I'm noticing them more now. They stand up, but that's also
when you read them, it sounds so much worse.
Somebody put a thing on this on Genius, like an annotation, like people didn't get it. John Cena is an American actor and professional wrestler. So he's linking this to. I'm like, okay, buddy, I think we get wrestle and what John Cena means, but people on there annotating on Genius. So that's funny.
Yeah. Well, I mean, any reference will get annotated because some people might not know who the reference is. But the thing is, with these, I think I like the Drake being honest and the way he says it. He says all these bars with confidence in a way that makes it sound like he's saying something dope, even when it's not. Like when you read it, it sounds so much worse than when he says it sometimes. And so it's just funny. It's just a whole funny thing. I mean, he even says, I think he says on one of his bars, I wish I didn't make it sound so easy. Like, I put like my all into these words, and I wish I didn't make it sound so easy or something like that. He said he'd be giving arrogant boss or whatever. And that is how I feel when I listen to him. He does make it sound like he's saying something dope sometimes, even when he's not. And that is, I think that is a talent of his, So, what about Evil Ways? Who y'all think had better? This is him and Cole going back and forth, and everyone said Cole got him on that first-person shooter. Who y'all think had the better outing this time?
I don't know. Hold on. I'm reading through it right now. I don't know. I don't know how to judge this song. It was cool though. I was happy to see them going back and forth like this. That was tight to me.
The back and forth was good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I would.
Yeah, you're right. And this one's got the Lincoln freed the slave. Lincoln like we freed the slaves bar on it.
Hey, look, man. Lincoln is the president who freed. Let's see, people. This is what people say right here. Lincoln, all right, president, freed the slaves. Come on, that's amazing. That's amazing.
You're right. I didn't think about that, man.
All right.
I like this song. It was cool.
Yeah, and then the last song, he was just hating on his ex for telling, I guess, all his secrets. So all interesting stuff.
I don't understand that.
All interesting stuff.
Why you tell all your secrets? Don't tell all. You're a celebrity, my man.
How you build a relationship if you can't talk to the lady? Come on, B.
He said he can't trust them, and the untrustworthy young ladies that aren't don't know how to act and are paying for their body parts. Then don't tell them all your business right away unless you wife them up or something.
See, he was trying. That was before he lost faith in the women, I guess. So
Okay. Well,
hey,
he's telling them. I always think that's funny. That's very interesting to me. Because he got a lot of exes, I guess, or whatever. Or I guess you don't count exes if you just like just smash and keep sending on our way, right? So
yeah, but you think that's not who telling the secrets about? He said his ex. He's not talking about.
Is Drake doing a lot of serious relationships? I thought he wasn't doing that. So
if he call a woman his ex, he didn't say that she was just a one night stand. He said it was his ex.
He was telling her to see pillow talking, man. Pillow talking is bad, man. Get you in trouble, man. Get you exposed.
Yeah. I think overall, man, this is a sad story, man. Drake was a nice guy. Wheelchair Jimmy was a nice guy, you know, and then now he's jaded, you know. It's a sad story. Scary hours out here. All right.
There you go. Look how you brought it together. That was the theme.
Yeah.
I didn't catch the theme. You showed me, man. You showed me.
Word.
Thanks for breaking that down. You should put that on Genius. You should hurry up and annotate that real fast.
Yeah, I get a lot of points from Genius, man. Yeah. All right. What anything else we got to talk about today, man? Before we go,
Leroy, I want to talk about something, man. I watched that Bayard Rustin movie on Netflix. That shit was good, man. The main dude that played the dude that played the main guy was dope on there, man. He was acting his ass off. That movie was great.
What's it called? I'm gonna have to check it out. What's it called? You should have told me before.
So, I just saw it. It's called Rustin. And you know, he worked with MLK, and kind of was like the main dude behind the March on Washington. But people didn't really want him around because he was gay. So, like they had to maneuver, like it was a whole thing. So like the movie talks about that stuff. It was interesting, man. I didn't know the details of the story like that. I just knew that he was somebody that was involved, but I didn't know that he was gay. I didn't know none of that stuff. So I thought that was interesting to me, and I thought it was a cool movie, man. So check that out on Netflix, Doug. You want to get your Black History on? You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna check it out. I'll check it out.
They had Chris Rock in it. They had a bunch of black actors you see in all kinds of stuff, man. Like top Negroes, man. It was cool, man.
Dope.
Yeah, you know you love Barack. Barack and Michelle was like the executive producers or something. I saw at the end. So you know, number one black couple is like them, and then LeBron and Savannah is like the number 1 and 2 black couples in America. So.
Nah, man, come on. Jay-Z and Beyonce are the number 1 black couple in America.
Yeah, they over Michelle and Barack?
Maybe not over Michelle and Barack, but over LeBron and Savannah.
They over LeBron and Savannah? Okay,
yeah.
All right. Well, about that, I'm sure. That's success. That's black success right there.
Yeah, no, you know it's the Smiths that are number 1. Smiths are number 1, man. All right. we got nothing else to talk about, I guess. So we not gonna be on for Thanksgiving, man. We will catch y'all in 2 weeks.
We'll do a birthday stream, man. I'm just gonna get drunk, turn the stream on, start talking, start rambling.
That sounds like that'd be interesting. Bryce, anything we missing before we go?
Everybody go listen to that Baldy single. Pretty cool. Shout out to him. Glad he's alive and well after that terrible car accident.
Oh yeah.
And, yeah, man.
That Baldy single was dope. We listened to it right before we got on here. It was a good song. Yeah. I think Baldy, because I like his project with Shay Hans this year too. When we come back, we're gonna be talking more about the album of the year stuff. We're gonna start getting into that talk in December. So. I'm excited. I think there was a lot of. Go ahead.
Biddy on Friday.
Okay, so we gotta check that out. Is that the last big drop for the year?
Oh, Benny.
No, I said that's going to decide the producer of the year.
Yeah.
Because it's Alchemist and Hit Boy going head to head.
I think it's already decided. I don't think Hit Boy could catch up. Honestly,
Some people don't feel like that. Not like that side high song. You talking about the
no,
one with,
not the poop one. You talking about the poop one? Yeah, no.
The bag or whatever. No, put it on. Put it on or whatever. Put that on or something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The poop one with the single artwork was like literally.
I saw a video. He was in a scarecrow. And I was like, that wasn't it, man.
That wasn't it. I know Leroy likes Sci-Hi, but hey, I can. I'm gonna wait till.
You overrate Sci-Hi, but I'm nothing against him.
I'm excited to hear his new project. Okay, I mean, and then I want to.
He should attack Drake since he's Kanye's like attack dog or a little like doggy. Because like even in this song, he was like talking about Kanye the whole time.
That's what I'm saying. All he do is his claim to fame is I know Kanye. That's the thing with Sci-Hi. His whole claim to fame is
I wrote Kanye songs, not I know him, but I wrote songs. That's a little different, buddy. A little.
That nigga put him on the shelf after that, though. Dog.
He's rich because he wrote Kanye songs.
But what he don't name the song he actually wrote though. He just say I wrote bars for Kanye. What he does is he in the studio and he probably says, "Hey, this is a dope line," and that's cool. But that don't mean you wrote his songs.
Oh man, all right, we're not gonna do that, dog. Come on, man. I ain't gonna discredit the man for writing the song because I believe that he wrote some great Kanye songs for Kanye. Sci-Hi got the potential for sure.
He got potential.
Why is
in lyrics?
All songs don't be good.
That's what I'm saying. What Kanye song did he write? What Kanye song did he really write?
That album was good.
He had some good songs, man. But like
Up on Sundays was fire.
I didn't think this was that great, man.
It was a good album. It wasn't fire. I mean, but listen, if he wrote a song, he'd have a reference track like the Party Next Door type reference track where he wrote all of My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. How come none of his music is that good though? Graduation?
Oh
no way! All right.
Y'all
not one of his songs is like anywhere close to some of the Kanye.
You don't
songs
have the
that
production of Kanye though. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy is just
why Kanye don't make no beats for him then, dog? That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Why Kanye don't make no beats for the man if he really wrote his songs like this?
But honestly, that's how Kanye is with everybody after he uses them. After he used Cudi on 808s, you didn't see Kanye and Cudi together.
No, they made Kids See Ghosts. Cudi was always with Kanye.
That's 10 years later.
No, Cudi stayed with Kanye the whole time.
That's not true. That's 100% not true.
Cudi was helping him make music that whole time.
Oh, right?
No. Travis helped him on Yeezus. Then he wasn't with Travis that much again until he started doing album stuff again. I mean, stadium songs again. He just be leaving his people behind. He use them. Once he don't think you worth nothing no more, leave them behind. But, hey, man.
I mean...
Okay. Thank you for explaining that. That's why Drake is so upset. That makes sense now. That makes sense.
Drake wrote 30 hours? Helped him write 30 hours and...
on earlier stuff than that too, but yeah.
Nah, it wasn't. I don't think it was earlier stuff.
I'm gonna check it out.
Earlier than that.
Why you hyping the song up? I watched the video intently because I was like, "Why is he a scarecrow?" I didn't really understand. And then the bars was about how he put on like different fancy designers, and I didn't really love the beat. I didn't love it. I was like, "This is not the Sci-Hi I want to hear, man."
We're gonna check it out again. And when
he should call Kanye and get some beats, man. Kanye might save his best stuff, but Kanye's B tier beats could be good. Like
when here's the thing. When people were writing for Kanye, when Common and Quali and all of them were writing for Kanye, they got beats back on the album. That's what I'm saying. They got B and Fighting Forever back out of that deal. They got Quality Album and all this other stuff out of that deal. When Sci-Hi apparently wrote Graduation, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, and Yeezus, and he can't get no beats out of it. It sounds like he the dumb one. He the only one that's losing in this deal.
Damn.
Him and Consequence be on that same. They be like the same. Like, yo, I wrote Kanye songs. Like, that's cool, man. But
even
Kanye don't really
Consequence has an album with a bunch of Kanye beats. What's the one with the good, the bad, the ugly on it and stuff like that?
Nobody heard it. Oh.
That's not true. You just don't listen to Consequence.
Not many people do, brother.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I guess.
I was excited when I saw it because I feel like Primo been on a run. I feel like every Primo beat been nice.
Oh, I like that Primo song. Yeah, listen to it.
I didn't love it. I thought Common was gonna be going in on the song. I didn't think I was looking for more aggressive Common on that song.
Oh, I did. I mean, I think Kanye Common did his thing. He talked about, he talked about mostly about himself. He talked about the I used to love her. That's where they heard her from. Now they see him on the movies, and I thought it was cool.
I thought we was gonna get Common on Wishing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like when it was him and Cream and Royce.
But
I thought we was gonna get that.
That's Common when that song is like Royce and him like battling each other, like
Okay, well look, man, I could be wrong, but I see Common and Preem. I think we about to get some 6th Sense Common, some nice Common. I'm sorry, I was expecting too much. Common and Preem over Nas and Hit. I can't say that because
I could agree with that for sure.
Maybe I would agree with it, but as of now, I can't say that.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's not a whole album. Yeah, you don't have whole albums. I would say Common and Kanye over Nas and Hit Boy. I mean, that's easy to say.
I might say that. I'm gonna say Sci-Hi and Kanye over Nas and Hit Boy.
Yeah, if they wrote My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy together, then yeah, that's the best duo.
Where is their My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy? I don't know.
And anyway. why does Kanye's verse or writing change so much? I thought that with Sci-Hi, if there was an album, I thought that Sci-Hi would claim would be more like Watch the Throne, because he was out rapping Jay on that. Like Kanye is really rapping on that album, not so much the what I guess like hooks or singing or something like that. But to say that he wrote.
Did he write Watch the Throne? Who wrote Watch the Throne?
I thought that's what Sci-Hi was helping. That's what I thought Sci-Hi was helping.
Yeah, because they got, like I said, they got Jay consistently on that album. So whoever his ghostwriters was for that did a good job, man. That must have been like he must have paid somebody like Sky Zoo or somebody to write the bars on that one.
Yeah, who knows? Sky Zoo won't say who he ghostwrite for. So, all right.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
It's all I know that's the point of ghostwriting, but it's all fun. We'll catch y'all, like I said, in 2 weeks. We'll have a lot to talk about. The Benny album. Y'all got any predictions for any of these albums that are coming out before we go?
What else coming out besides that?
That's all I think. So I mean, that's it. Unless Sci-Hi drops.
I don't have social media, so I don't know when people drop until they actually do. But I'm excited for that Benny album. I could say these last 2 verses, that verse I heard on this Wayne 2 Chainz album, and what other album did we listen to? Recently had a verse on West Side, maybe? No. Oh, when he dropped his single. I like that. Those 2 songs was cool, so I'm a little bit more excited than I was at the beginning of the year.
Okay.
We shall see. Hopefully it lives up.
It better, man. And better. I mean, I'm sure that major label money, they want a return on investment, the ROI.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, and
exactly.
Your favorite rapper, Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday 2 gonna drop.
Oh. Could not care less.
At all.
Nicki Minaj is one of the worst rappers ever, man.
All right.
See?
I hate Nicki Minaj, man.
I just hate. Oh man, I just wish people leave the game, bro. She don't need to make music no more.
Dang.
It's okay, man. Look, maybe big numbers, maybe she'll do big money, man. But all I know is she co-signed 6ix9ine and made New York look bad. So
that's what New York sound like.
This is what New York sounds like. Yeah.
She gotta hold that L forever, man. Anytime she want to talk about something, she gotta remember she was like the king of New York, standing with the queen, and she was. You got the right one. No. You could never live it down. Never live that down. New York should be mad at her. In fact, they should take her New York pass. They
I
should
thought
let
she'd
her
been
in.
lost
Jim
for so
Jones, since he
many
was
years.
associated with their gang or something like that, supposedly. I don't know. Don't come after me, Capo, or pose a real one in the streets. I'm worried about that. I'm not worried about Drizzy. Let this dude know she can't come to New York with that. She co-signed that dude that snitched on your whole clique, dog. No, indeed, bruh. No, indeed. That can't be cool. You gotta beat her up like you beat up Freddie Gibbs, man.
I don't
Man,
even
this
know
is
if
not
that's
okay.
the funny thing. I don't even know that's the worst thing she co-signed. You know, in her relationships.
She co-signed.
Oh, alrighty. We're going far. No,
and with
we going
that,
far.
and with that,
That's
let's get out of here.
I'm talking about her husband, the chopper.
Come on, dog. Yeah, we'll never have a live show in New York.
Yeah, all right. Catch y'all later, man.
Nah, all right.
Oh man.